Hello and welcome to Rosie's Kitchen, and today we're going to learn how to make a pie. I need a pie. We're doing a pine contest in our ward party Saturday, so I'm going to make chocolate peanut butter pie, and we make it in 3 sections. We're going to do the crust, the topping, middle, and then the topping. So I'll show you what you need. First of all, turn your oven on to 350 degrees. Get you a pan where the bottom pops out. That bottom will come out of the pan. Okay, you need 1.5 cups of dry roasted salted peanuts, of half a cup of sugar, granulated sugar, a pinch of cloves, 4 tablespoons of butter, and 6 ounces, 1 cup of bittersweet chocolate, and then half a cup of whipped cream. Okay, that's the crust. And the filling is 1.5 cups of milk, 2 large eggs, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a pinch of salt, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and half a cup of creamy peanut butter, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. And then the topping is 2 ounces or 4 tablespoons of bittersweet chocolate, 1.5 cups of heavy whipped cream, and 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. First, we're going to take the peanuts and pulse them in the mixer guy here, and the cloves, let's get those into, pulsed up. Oh, and the sugar, let's put the sugar in there, pulse that up. Yeah, so we make it like a sand, a coarse sand. Now we're going to add the butter in there. I think I'll take it out of there and put it in a bowl. So it's kind of like coarse sand. Get it all broken. Almost went to peanut butter. Okay, so now we'll add the butter to there and just mix it in really well. And we're going to put it in our pan here. All right, we put that in the bottom of this spring foam pan, 10-inch. Bake it for 10 minutes at 350 degrees. While that's baking, we're going to melt the chocolate chips with the cream. Okay, let's get that done. I just did that in the microwave for about 20 seconds. Just set this aside till the crust is done. And we won't put that on the crust till it's cooled off. So that's just going to sit there for a minute. Okay, now for the filling. In a saucepan, we're going to put in milk, eggs, powdered sugar, cornstarch, and salt. Okay, so the milk, get that put in there. Powdered sugar, cornstarch, and eggs. We'll whisk that together really well. Make sure that egg is mixed up. Now we're going to cook it till it almost boils, about the consistency of a mayonnaise. Forgot to put in the salt. Okay, now get it cooking up there. Okay, the crust is done. Left it in there for 10 to 15 minutes. It looks like it is done. Okay, set it there to cool. When it's cooled enough, I will put this on top of here. Okay, now this one, I've got the peanut butter, cream cheese, and vanilla in here, and when this is thickened up enough, then I will pour it in here and whisk it up. And this, you have to stay right here and stir it so it doesn't burn. It's starting to thicken up just a little bit, but you don't want it to come to a boil. Don't want it to boil, so I'm sliding it off the stove. See, it's about this like mayonnaise. Now we're going to pour it in here, but I'm going to stir that together just a little bit. Then when you put that hot mixture in there, that melts the peanut butter and the cream cheese. And we won't put that on yet. This is cooled down just a tad, so we're going to put this chocolate mixture on top here. So let's do that. Okay, the chocolate is on there now. Now we'll take this mixture and put that on and put it in the fridge for about 3 hours or overnight, whichever works for you. Let's put that on there. Okay, there it is. That looks good. Let's put it in the fridge now for 3 hours or overnight. And while that is cooling in the fridge, you're gonna melt these chocolate chips in the microwave. And then we're going to add the cream, whip the cream up with the cornstarch. I mean powdered sugar, not the cornstarch. And let's whip that up. And you beat the cream till it has stiff peaks. You don't want to go too long because then you will have yourself butter. So that's enough for that. Now we're going to put the chocolate in it. Oh, we're just going to put a little bit of the chocolate in for now. Kind of mix that in. Okay, now we'll put the rest in and just kind of fold it in there. You don't want it whipped up too much. I'm just kind of folding the rest of that in because we don't want it to turn to butter. Okay, now we're just going to put this in the fridge and wait for that pie to be done. Then we'll put this on top of it. Everything in the fridge right now. So in about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I'll put that topping on. And I've been, you know, licking the beaters and licking the spatula and stuff. It's really good. Oh, so see you in 3 hours. And one thing about cooking, if you just touch it once, you don't have to clean up after. Like when I do the sugar, I put the sugar away. When I use the eggs, I put them away. I just put everything away, and then I just do the dishes. So you don't need to make a big mess when you're cooking something. Use the philosophy of touch it once. You take the salt, put it in, and put it right in the cupboard. You don't put it back down on the counter. And that way you don't have a big mess to clean up after, because that's what some people don't like about cooking. They don't want to clean up the mess, so you're just doing it as you go. And then just put the dishes in to be washed. It has been 3 hours. That looks pretty set up. I'm going to take this off of here. And I've got the cream ready to put on the pie. I transferred it onto this pan so I can keep it in here till the party. And now you put this stuff on top. Okay, finished. And that looks good. Okay, now we can just cover it up and save it for the party. It'll be in the fridge overnight. And we'll see how we do at the pie contest. I'll let you know later. Well, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I've been snitching in the pie. So good. I bet I'll win. Anyway, remember my DIYs come out every Friday at 2. See y'all next week, and bye. Enjoy the pie.